Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to have our top 4 at 4 in just a moment. But first, let's have a look at your commuter traffic and weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Brian, it is the talk of the world right now. All the snow that's headed our way this weekend.
Yeah, this will be the biggest snow of the season so far. And probably, Nick Oresco and I were talking about this. Actually, the three of us were talking about this yesterday, that this could be the biggest snowstorm, if it all verifies, in a few years here in the Pioneer Valley.
It'll be like the storms when we were kids. Those type of storms. We haven't had one of those in a while.
And Springfield Public Schools are already canceled for Monday and Tuesday, so let's party. Break out the Doritos and the root beer, and let's go. Just on a related note, I wanted to say, I wanted to go to the grocery store and get some gas today.
The lines?
Forget it. I just turned around. I didn't.
Every man for themselves at this point.
More or less. Let's take a look at traffic, speaking of. And you can see here that the evening commute is underway, and Route 5 in West Springfield is running kind of slow right now, and also I-91 is slow downtown. Not much doing in terms of traffic north of the city, and then on the Mass Pike, we're also looking fine. So as the evening commute gets underway, nothing unusual. Temperatures right now are in the mid-20s to 30 degrees. 28 Greenfield, 30 right now. Springfield, 29 for you in Westfield. We're starting to see some colder air pushing into the Berkshires, and that's going to be the big story for tonight. Strong wind, or a gusty wind, bringing in cold air that will create wind chills that'll be below zero here for the evening. So if you have plans for some Friday night fun and frivolity, plan on some chilly air out there. But it will be dry, other than a scattered flurry or a light snow shower. We'll talk about what's ahead here with the cold weather warnings and the winter storm warning with our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
A Springfield man was sentenced to more than 12 years for his role in a fentanyl distribution conspiracy. According to the Department of Justice, 31-year-old Lameek White allegedly conspired to distribute the drug from November of 2022 to June of 2024. Police also seized nearly 200 grams of fentanyl and a firearm when they searched his home. In addition to the 12-year sentence, White will also have 5 years of supervised release. Blessed Sacrament School in Holyoke will be closing its doors after being open for more than a century. Families were met with the shocking news yesterday evening with a statement from the Diocese of Springfield. The school that has kids in pre-K to 8th grade will end their school year for the final time this June. The diocese says that Blessed Sacrament has dropped from over 300 students to just over 100 in the past 15 years. In order to break even from the $275,000 debt they're sitting in right now, they'd need around 180 students enrolled. Bishop William Burns said in a statement he'll celebrate Mass with the students in the coming weeks. Governor Healy delivered her annual State of the Commonwealth address Thursday night. It focused on policy changes to make the Bay State more affordable. Healy announced during her speech that Bay Staters can expect their electric bills to be cut by 25% and their gas bills to be cut by 10% in both February and March. The governor, who made $222,000 in 2024, told onlookers that she's feeling the squeeze of economic uncertainty as well. Governor Healy also took aim at the Trump administration and ICE, saying the deportation operations do not make the country safer. The U.S. has finalized its withdrawal from the World Health Organization, ending its 78-year-old commitment. It comes just a year after President Donald Trump signed an executive order that began the process of withdrawal. President Trump said the U.S. was leaving the agency due to the organization's mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic and other global health crises. Public health experts warn the withdrawal will hurt the global response to new outbreaks. They also warn it could hinder the ability of U.S. scientists and pharmaceutical companies to develop treatments to new threats. All right, now let's get another check of the weather with Brian Lapis. Again, everyone's talking about the snow on the way.
Yeah, and we get a little bit of cold air in here tonight, and tomorrow is dry, and then we start to worry about the snow here on Sunday. So in the meantime, we're watching the chance for a couple of isolated flurries or scattered snow showers here through about 8 o'clock tonight. But otherwise, the big story here over the next 24 hours will be the cold weather alerts, including an extreme cold warning for our western hills and a cold weather advisory for central and eastern Hamden, Hampshire, and Franklin County. This is because we expect as this little burst of colder air arrives here early this evening, it's going to be accompanied by some wind, which will make the air feel like it's below zero, possibly teens and 20s below zero. And as we've been mentioning, winter storm warning now from the National Weather Service, 7 a.m. Sunday to 8 p.m. Monday for all of western Massachusetts. Here's our 22 News Storm Team Skycast. And again, as we move through the evening hours, the chance for a couple of scattered snow showers early this evening. And that will be the leading edge of the cold air that will pour in here on a chilly wind. It will be a wind chilly night here tonight with, again, the potential for wind chills to be below zero. And then as we move through the day tomorrow, we start around or below zero at 7 o'clock. Sunshine, a little breezy here for the first half of the day. So again, wind chills will be below zero, and then the wind backs off in the afternoon. High temperatures tomorrow, 10 to 14 degrees, and then we start to be concerned about the snow here on Sunday, which we will show you on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, the Patriots are one game away from the Super Bowl, and a familiar foe is in their way. The Patriots and Broncos have faced each other twice in the AFC Championship, and the Broncos have gotten the better of the Pats both times. Both games were memorable, Brady versus Manning classics, but now a new era of the rivalry is here. Both teams have made sensational turnarounds from where they were 2 years ago. And now with the Broncos' second-year quarterback Bo Nix out with an injury, the Pats will have to go against a familiar face. Backup QB Jarrett Stidham, a former Patriots draft pick that backed up Tom Brady in Foxborough for a year, is getting the call-up. Kickoff is set for 3 p.m. on Sunday. TikTok has finalized a deal to create a new American entity, avoiding the looming threat of a ban in the United States that has been in discussions for years. The social media platform companies signed agreements with major investors, including Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX. The new version will operate under, quote, defined safeguards that protect national security through comprehensive data protections, algorithm security, content moderation, and software assurances for U.S. users, the company said in a statement Thursday. American TikTok users can continue using the same app. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We're continuing our coverage of last year's spike in deadly motor vehicle crashes in Hamden County. We'll hear more from District Attorney Anthony Gallooni on a program that aims to decrease motor vehicle homicides. And a badly damaged space heater was found in the same area as a deadly fire in Worcester County earlier this week. We'll tell you what you need to know before using one of your own. Plus, it's been over a year since Massachusetts voters gave the state auditor the power to audit the legislature, but it has not happened yet. We'll tell you why.
No major problems on the road here this afternoon. Slow traffic right now on I-91 near the 291 merge. That's typical. And Route 5 in West Springfield is also running a little slower than usual. But otherwise, we're not seeing any major problems. So that is good news. We'll track the arrival of our snowstorm tonight on 22 News at 5.
All right, Brian, thank you. And we thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. You can join Brian and I on TV tonight starting at 5 and get all your local news and weather anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.